Welcome to Financials with Ahau. It's such a joy and such a privilege to be together with you as we build up the conversation on financial wellness, financial freedom, building wealth, and really asking ourselves what are the key things that we need to be addressing and learning to get ahead in our journey with our finances. Now, today, an interesting topic is coming to birth. We've just come off from just building the foundation on stewardship, who is a steward, understanding the role we have to play. And now we are going into the crux of the matter. One of the thought processes that I've had in mind is looking beyond my region, and that is East Africa, or even more defined Kenya, but looking at the larger African continent. What does it mean to serve Africa? What does it mean to invest in Africa? What does it mean to build wealth in Africa? And believe it or not, we all know that for the last even 20 years, we've had conversation around Africa being the next frontier. So it definitely means that there are things that need to be channeled, addressed, looked into, explored on the African continent. And that's what I really love for us to build up on. A few years back, we had the Africa trade open up in many ways in terms of the tax, in terms of even cross-border engagement, and we're still seeing a rise in infrastructure across African nations. And the heart behind this is that Africa will one day be able to trade well with each other. And we know in history, some of the leaders who have since passed on had such a desire, and they were also fought because Africa working together is something so unique, is something so intense, because we hold a lot of the wealth of this world. Africa is the wealth basket of this world. We may not know how to exploit it yet. We may still be trying to find the things that are affordable. How do we start? Of course, there's the leadership things that we've been working to address, but for sure, Africa has more than enough. So as we build up on this conversation, I'd like us to look at first, why Africa? And I'll say it's because Africa has for a long time been a place where everything was quiet. Everything was let's watch and see. Everything was maybe not. But now Africa is increasingly becoming the place of wait, potential, wait, markets, wait, trade impact. Africa is really becoming the place to find what we want. And of course, we also know that Africa has the numbers. Yes. Africa has a space. If we look at the Sahara and we look at the Kalahari Desert, these places might look unexploitable. But when you look at a place like Dubai, it's actually a desert that was exploited and made into what it is today. They even say that when it comes to fitting the other continents, 4 continents, should be Europe, North America, South America, and I've forgotten the other one, actually all fit into the African continent and leave space. So we have a lot of resources that we can use, right? And we as Africans can be part of that. We can even challenge ourselves to invest across the continent. And of course, we know there are nations which are more cautious of others. I won't say them here. That's some cotton, eh? But we can find ways to collaborate and work together within that. So stay put. We're going to build up this conversation really, really well. And I'm excited to see the core things that we can explore when it comes to investing. Thank you. It's Ahau. God bless.